Good morning. Today is Tuesday, May 12th, and I'm happy that you're joining Wishbone and I. Wishbone had a nice walk this morning, and he said, boy, what a beautiful sunny day it is. So I hope that you're able to get out today and enjoy this weather. And if you're out from 11 to 1 and you would like lunch, our lunches are always served from 11 to 1 at entrance C20 at the high school. And either Mr. Fetchko or Mr. Sabin, along with some other helpers, are down there. So stop by for lunch or breakfast on a daily basis. We need to continue to do our part. We need to practice good hygiene. And our 6 reminders are: wash your hands often for 20 seconds or longer. Make sure you get every corner around every finger all the way around. Cover your mouth or nose when you sneeze or cough. Avoid touching your face. Clean high-touch surfaces often. Practice good social distancing, so stay at home as much as you can and keep at least 6 feet between you and others if you must go out, and wear a face mask when you're out in public places. So have no doubt, we are going to get through this. There are a lot of smart, energetic, and thoughtful people guiding us through this difficult time. Working together, we will get through this. So every day, I try to give you some tips and ideas on how to maintain a healthy mind. Just like maintaining a healthy body, we need to work at it. So today, I have some tips for developing coping skills. Coping skills are the mental, emotional, and behavioral tools that allow us to maintain focus and perspective when dealing with difficulties. So I've got 4 tips today. So first, and we do this every day, is make time to breathe. So negative emotions often seem to pour into us instantly in response to outside events. The first step to stronger coping skills is realizing you can choose how to respond to a crisis. That doesn't mean avoiding your emotions, but making enough space in your mind to think things through. So many people find that taking a long, deep breath helps. It can help physical tension, helping you feel more well-balanced. Number 2, put things in perspective. On an average day, everyone faces challenges, big and small. Anxiety and depression can make small problems seem gigantic through catastrophizing or assuming the worst. So you might notice your mind leaps to the worst case scenarios when a problem arises. So don't feel bad. You can train yourself for healthier thoughts. Ask yourself, how likely is this outcome to really occur? And what other outcomes are likely given this worst case scenario? So stop catastrophizing. Number 3, think in terms of action. Sometimes circumstances in life may make us feel helpless, as if there's nothing constructive we can do. The thing is, there's always something, no matter how small, that we can do. If you try to focus only on solutions, that will totally resolve the problem. You may get frustrated. Instead, think, what small steps can I take right now to make things a little bit better? So take action on that, and then when you're done with that, try to build on it. And next thing you know, you'll solve that problem. And 4, our 4th coping skill is develop positive habits. Completely avoiding problems is not healthy, but giving yourself time to think can help. Instead of watching TV or eating a snack while you worry, try to get outside for a walk. So stay active, exercise, engage in a creative hobby, or do household chores or other small tasks that need to get done. A brief break can refresh you and help you think more clearly when you return to the big issue. So those are 4 ways to develop positive coping skills. So let's move on to our mindful moments. So first we're going to do some breathing with Bob. Bob, are you ready to join me this morning? I hope you are. And here is Bob, and he is happy and ready to join you. So yesterday we started doing some animal breathing, and we did a rabbit breath and a snake breath. Remember that rabbit took 3 quick sniffs in, and then a long breath out. And that snake did in through the nose and then hissed on his way out. So today we're moving on to another little bug or animal, and it's the bumblebee. So we're going to do some bumblebee breathing. So in through the nose and out through the mouth. And you can make some type of humming sound like you think a bumblebee would make. Oh, that's right, Bob, just like that. So breathe in through your nose and buzz like a hummingbee. Bzzz. In through the nose and buzz like a hummingbee. Bzzz. In through the nose and buzz like a bumblebee. Bzzz. Oh, those were great. So now we have 3 animals or critters. We have a rabbit, we have a snake, and we have our bumblebee that we added today. Hi, Wishbone. So we'll keep adding to our animals or critters as we think of them. And if you have any you would like to share with Bob, Wishbone, and I, you can send us an email at wishbone@mtlsd.net. That's a good way to share your animal or critter breathing exercises. I taught you this one a while ago, and we're going to come back to it today. It's called the 5-finger breathing. This is a really simple one, and you always have this hand with you, and so you can always pull it out when you're feeling a little stressed or tired. Wishbone, I'm glad you're up here joining me. Okay, so remember we trace the outside of our fingers, and when we go up, we take a breath in, and when we go down, we breathe out through the mouth. So let's do that. So in through the mouth, nose, out through the mouth. Thank you, Wishbone. In through the nose, and out through the mouth. In through the nose, and out through the mouth. In through the nose, and out through the mouth. In through the nose, and out through the mouth. So that's a really simple and effective way to calm ourselves down. So when we're feeling a little anxious or stressed or a little overwhelmed with the amount of homework we have or the amount of things that we have to do, let's do that 5-finger breathing. And you don't have to do it up here. Just do it in your lap. Nobody needs to know what you're doing. Just take those breaths in and out. In and out. 5-finger breathing. We always have that tool with us. But let's move on to our morning meditation. And today we're going to do a little different type of meditation. We're going to bring into mind 3 people. One person who really supports us, encourages us, and cares about us, and then another, and then even another. So 3 people that really support and encourage us. That's what we're going to think about when we do our meditation. So let's start in our normal way. Put our feet flat on the floor, sit up straight. And if you're comfortable, you can close your eyes. Not, you can look down. And let's bring ourselves totally into this space. What sounds do we hear? What do we smell? Let's take a few deep breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And let's check in with our bodies today. And a quick way to do that is scan from the top of our head all the way down to the bottom of our toes. So down the neck, the shoulders, down the back, through the sit bones and our thighs and our knees and our shins, our ankles and our toes. How does our body feel today? And I said we're going to think about 3 people who support you, who encourages you, or really cares about you. So let's think of that first person. Someone in your life who supports you, encourages you, and cares about you. All right, you have them? Let's put them in a chair in front of you to your left. So there's one person sitting there who cares about you, supports you, and encourages you. Let's put them in that chair in front of us to the left and just keep them there for a minute. And let's think of a second person that supports you, encourages you, or cares about you. Have that person and put them in front of you to the right. So you have 2 people in front of you who support you, encourage you, and really care about you. And let's add one more person to our group. Think about another person who supports you, encourages you, and cares about you. And let's put that person directly behind us. So now we're surrounded by 3 people who really care about you, support you, and encourage you. And just for a moment, just see what that feels like. Feels pretty good. Have 3 people around you that support you, encourages you, and cares about you. And as we return back to this space and this place, let's keep those 3 people with us throughout the day. And it's okay to show them some gratitude today. Send them a text or an email or write them a card. Knowing that you're surrounded by people that support you and care for you. Bring yourself back into this room. The sounds that we hear. Let's take a deep breath through your nose. and out through your mouth. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Wasn't that a nice little exercise? And keep those 3 people with you today. And again, if you have the opportunity to text them or send them a note, you should do that. Those people that are around you, they care about you. That was awesome. So let's end as we normally end. Wishbone, you ready to end? You give yourself a hug, put your hand on your heart, see if we can feel the warmth of our hand against our heart. And you can repeat quietly to yourself, may I be happy, may I be healthy, and may I be peaceful. Thank you for joining us today. See you tomorrow.